Well, hello everyone, I am Fracture and this is Let's Play Two Worlds 2 on the PC. As you know, the last video was just me reading some books, but a little something came out of it. You can see we have a new quest. Read the Village. They had it rough. I assume he means read the Village manuscripts. They had it rough, these folks. One thing in particular caught my attention though. A note about a thug who posed as mayor and robbed the place blind. It was decades ago, but nothing ever mentioned his loot being found. I wonder if it's still there. And unfortunately, you can't click on this particular quest. So we're on our own if we wanted to find this loot. Now, I know the thing they were discussing, they talked about he dived near a well. And presumably the well would also be near the edge of the zone, because I'm assuming this is the barrier basically, and wouldn't he have tried to dive under? That's my thought. I don't know if it's worth the effort, but nothing really obvious aside from these two things that never were resolved. The outward southwestern corner. It looks like that's blocked off as well. The only exit is through the one gate that functions. Well, it said he dived in the well. There's one place I'm willing to look, but I think we'll skip this. There was this crow's puddle, and it's right near the edge of the barrier, so perhaps. I think we're asking too much. I don't remember precisely where this was.
Stay down.
I was thinking that might have stopped once we got rid of the barrier, but I guess that's too much to ask.
Damn, it's cold.
So wasn't Crow's Puddle near here? Kind of going by the green spot on the map as well. Yeah, pretty sure. What's that green dot over there? So this is the puddle. I thought perhaps something obvious would be here. You know, like a well that they referred to, but that's about as far as I'm willing to check. Oh, that's strange. What is that? Oh, is it just a fallen log? Yeah, that's all it is. Okay, back the way we came, and we are going to escape this place once more. And I think the next quest I want to do is that quest that's been hanging around almost since the beginning of the game, where we're supposed to get a gem for the blacksmith in the beginning zone. I don't even remember what that quest is called, but I have a feeling by now, though, two things are going to happen. The quest is probably going to be overly easy, and whatever it was that he was supposed to give us, we were probably supposed to have resolved that quest long ago. So he's probably going to give us a Nerf bow or something that not worth the effort. Still, I am curious. Wonder where that leads. Is that where we came in? Yeah, looks like it. That just, well, leads into the rest of the map, which we haven't seen. Well, stay on target. Stay on target. Okay, now that we've teleported off the island, I believe this will work again. Okay, good. Let's see if we can find that man, I'm never gonna figure out which is which. Okay. Found an old flute. Yeah, I still haven't figured that out. Seven Brothers, we might take care of that one. That one we probably will never resolve unless we have a huge amount of spare skill points. Where are you? It was this one, wasn't it? Ah, here we are, the runestones. So Karis heard talk of a second runestone, an elvish one. I'm curious to see what becomes of this. If the first was so powerful, I wonder what could happen with two. Probably nothing now, but let's see. Let's get rid of that flag. Seriously wish they would have zoomed where you were scrolling the mouse. And now that I did all that zooming, it was on the wrong map and I gotta do it all again. Alright, so we are on the search of some sort of gem. Just the fact that the lock is lame suggests we're much higher than we need to be, so to speak. Giant scorpion, so piercing.
Let's get this over with. Let's see.
I have a feeling we are just going to slaughter this place.
Good.
Have I been in here before? I can't remember. Did I come in here and give up on it? The place certainly looks familiar. But there are several of these caves that look the same. Certainly less than Oblivion, where once you'd seen 2 or 3 caves, you'd seen them all. These guys really spent quite a lot of work making them fairly unique. I've seen some reuse, but it certainly doesn't stand out. Gee, remember when they were tough? Dead guy. More dead guys.
Stay down.
Those can't be the bosses. Something tells me when I loot this, we're in for a surprise. Prove me wrong. Well. Certainly easier than I was expecting, even. I thought some sort of boss battle was in order.
Good.
ourselves out of this cave in a quick teleport. And I'm anticipating he's going to say, "Oh, thanks for this. You know what I just remembered? There's another one. Why don't you head over the other side of the world and go and..." I love the color of the sky when you first step out before it's changed the palette. Yeah, I know. I think I can use the other teleporters, but 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Cold, dark, looks fun.
Well, it's a big fire in the middle, and it's well lit, so it's neither cold nor dark, but, you know, the sentiment's nice. Hey, dude.
I was beginning to think Hatmandor got the best of you.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Thanks for the vote of
I may
confidence.
have found the location of the third runestone.
Oh, what a surprise.
But before I get ahead of myself, let's see that elvish stone.
I mean, I have it, but I don't know how much seeing you're planning on.
Yeah,
that
that's
kind
getting
of
old.
talk is often how freak shop accidents happen.
What's in it for me?
Have a little faith. Can't tell you exactly what the reward will be, but I promise you, it'll be worth the effort.
All right, I'll get your stone.
Great. You know where to find me when you do.
Nice.
You know what might be making me think I'd seen that cave before? Perhaps I did that quest as my mage just earlier in the game. I'm far beyond where my mage has ever reached, but let's take a look at this first. And just throw these in here. And I think pretty much everything that I want to max out is maxed. Max. I can put one more in there. I really don't see value in regenerating my health. I'm just using potions. Maybe at some point. So that one's maxed. I might put a few points in there at some point. Good enough for now. Well, we'll continue this. Let's find gem number 3. The runestone of the humans is said to be somewhere on the island of Aloasa, New Ashos, and the Mage School, Vinificus University. Okay, so we've certainly been to that island before. Ah, nice. It's in an area we haven't reached yet. How close are we? Not close at all, and I don't see a way over there. Maybe this way. Yep, looks like that's it. Unless there's an unseen passage through this rather large mountain. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the long way. this isn't what I was expecting. I was expecting to show up in the university. Shows you how long it's been since we've been here. But map-wise, this is where I want it to be. So, we seem a little stuck. Although the Seven Brothers is right there. That was that one where we walked in. I don't know if I ever recorded and posted it. It's been a while. Or if I just walked in there, had a miserable failure and decided not to do it. What it is you go in there and there's the Seven Brothers, 7 skeletons fighting each other. And I went in there trying to kill them all. And they go down to minimal health but never die. And then finally they figure out how to get through a doorway and all 7 of them attack you and you're dead. So there's some trick to that. But I'm going to stay on target again. And I can't see how we would get through. You know, short of swimming. That looks promising there. Well, I'm on a quest now. We gotta find our way through there. Yep, let's teleport to this one instead. And yeah, jeez. It really doesn't look like there's a way through. This is the only thing that looks promising at all. And even that's behind a wall, so I don't know. Maybe here? Indecision. Let's go back to that hamlet. Sorry, guys. And head north and try to get in through what appears to be some sort of gap. Not looking very promising, is it? Not looking very promising at all. There's no cave. Oh, I think I may have just got stuck. Well, when you're stuck, you teleport. I'm certainly in the right place. That's what I was hoping was the way through, and there's definitely no way through there. It looks like we could go the long way here. Look at this. We could go all the way around. This is quite an adventure, and when we get there, we're going to find a giant archway surrounded by lights and laser light show. Well, this is my next one. Let's teleport over here and take the long way around. So first, north. Okay, gotta switch arrows even. These are surprisingly tough. I figured I'd have a basically an easy game of anything now. But no such luck. Let's try that again. I think I have better arrows. Grand Necros.
Stay down. That's rich.
Well, I don't know, another quest is waiting. Let me just take a look at the map, get my bearings. Somewhere through here, we should find a beach. And then we're gonna head east along the beach and around the cove. Beast. So let's get rid of those other ones, these ones. Switch back to these guys.
Warned you. Gah. Stay down. Better be worth it.
These things are a little... If they get even a minor hit on you, it disrupts your bow completely. And it's throwing me off. That hasn't been happening very much, so I'm kind of not programmed to retry my bow, and I don't notice right away that he's
What's
just standing there like an idiot, not pulling back on the bow.
Stay down.
Nice and ominous looking fog. For arachnids, a big spider. Yep. Big
That's rich.
spider. No spider eyes. I'm still hoping. This is interesting. I don't think we've been this far north. Suppose I could cut through, but is there a building up there? You know, we may as well explore on our way, since we've got such a long trip. I love that sound effect. I think that's howler monkeys. Is that the noise they make? There was a rectangle, and it's just this rock. Natural outcropping. I haven't seen one of these for a while.
Not now.
Hey, buddy. Those things you want to take care of pretty quick too. They're the ones that can knock you over.
Warned you.
Keeping an eye on my compass. I don't want to just end up getting turned around. It's impressive looking. It looks like just a natural formation, but wow, and then off into the distance, of course, that... Don't know if that's somewhere we've been. No, we haven't been anywhere along there. And I don't think we're seeing that far into the distance. But we might. I mean, that's a pretty impressive looking tower of some sort. Get a load of that. Looks like Phuket in Thailand, sort of. Those volcanic islands. I don't know if anybody's a James Bond fan, but Dr. No. No, I've got that wrong. Dr. No was the first James Bond movie. Man with a Golden Gun was filmed in Phuket, Thailand. Beautiful looking place. I wonder if there's anything of value over there. That very cool looking place.
Hope there's no snakes.
Cool enough for a quick swim, I think. Dum 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 dum. Place I'd call my own. I don't think there's anything here, but wow. Great place to camp. No wind, no mysterious creatures attacking you if you set up your camp against the rocks.
What's this?
Heavy toadstool, that's a new one. I think we can't go around this way. Well, we can. We could swim. But I don't think I'm going to bother. Yeah, that's a neat looking place over there. Alright. I have satiated my need to explore. Would it be nice to see a cave or something? A cave in there would be cool. Fight your way up to the top of that thing and come out on a little plateau at the top. Great view. Just looking for that thin bit. While I keep my eyes open for hidden doors, I don't see any. That's yeah, I love that sound effect. I really do. That's great. And I think that's where we were, so swimming around wouldn't have done anything. Well, not the most exciting Let's Play in the world, watching me just wander around, but the mood took me. Little sprint to dry off. Guy's got strong calf muscles. Running in sand is not easy.
Save that for later.
Don't make me swim again. I just dried off. Actually, we're closing in quite quickly here. We're well under half a kilometer away. So we should be able to reach this place quite easily before the end of the video. Just sticks and stuff lying on the ground. $200 meters. Oh boy, don't tell me. No, I think we're good. We've just got to... There is a little bit of a... We could have gone up and over, but it looks like we can just swim this little bit. Another impressive looking island here. Meters just over the crest, and an ominous green haze is surrounding the place. This was supposed to be the human gem. I'm not expecting any undead or well, I suppose human undead. Ancient tombs. All right. Quick peek to see what arrows we have going for us. We have piercing.
Cold, dark, looks fun.
And a quick look at the map, and we've got an interesting looking dungeon with dead ends, hopefully treasure and whatnot. I love physics. Oh, that'd be an awful way to... Well, maybe not. I was going to say that'd be an awful way to go, but that hooks up through his chest into his heart, so... Not going to suffer for very long.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Alright. Guess who's going to switch? He was easy enough because he got hit with multi-arrow, but let's switch over to those. These are 550, these are 300, yeah. They seem like low damage now, but of course they're
Better be worth it.
actually pretty impressive damage for the arrows. I think this was up into the dead ends here. I want to check those out first. Yeah.
Good.
So is it going to do this to me the whole way through? Every time I switch to piercing arrows, it's going to give me skeletons, and every time I switch to blunt arrows, it'll give me spiders.
Stay down.
And we found the dining room. Fire that size burning in here, this would be incredibly hot. This would be like a pizza oven in here, and not a lot of air. But given the candles are still burning, there's obviously some air in here. Bye-bye.
Bet you're glad you met
Seriously,
me.
dude. Learn to use that shield. You could make my life a misery. I heard. Oh, it's just water, okay. Sauna bath? Don't know what the table would be for. I guess you need somewhere to sit. Can't see you sitting in a sauna playing cards or anything like that. So we can always hit this one on the way back. We're gonna go round. Actually, that's interesting. The flag is not inside the dungeon, so there must be a second floor. Ah, spider eye. That means we can make a invisibility potion. And thought I saw him moving. Guess not. Quite a crowd up here. Ice Necklace, is that a new one?
Bet you're glad you met me. Yeah. Good.
Happy fun time in there, no doubt. Ah, great place for a nap. The rune isn't in here. Well, unless that flag marker is way off. Elven Death. We're down the hallway I said I wouldn't bother with, but that's interesting. Little study hall.
Not now.
Stop punching the guy. Take out your bow.
Bet you're glad you met me.
Come on.
Ha!
Here we are. Up, not down. Boy.
Bet you're glad you met me.
Actually, one of the things we never really established is how this game levels. I wonder if I had come here much earlier in the game, if this would be easier skeletons.
Ha!
I got the impression from playing zones I'd been in before that wasn't the case, that the zones have preset levels. You know, I've tried to do quests that I'd enter into a dungeon and the stuff was way beyond my skill level. So that kind of suggests that they don't. Give me a shortcut out. Bastards. Actually... Ah, darn it. The wording on those teleporters is must be in direct sunlight to function. And I was hoping, but no such luck. So we must now find our way out. And I'll take the time to go ahead and turn this in. I think we've been going for quite some time here, but I'll go ahead and turn it in if I have to post a ridiculously long video to YouTube, so be it. What's the quickest way out of here? Depends on how we got in here. I think here. Now, I wonder what the next race is going to be for the next runestone. Yeah, only one teleporter's active since we hit chapter 3. They mustn't want us to be able to skip past, walking past this lady here, just in case there's plot points. I guess that's what I figure. Not a big deal, of course. It's not like it's a long way.
Yeah.
With how heavy you're breathing, I'd say you were successful.
Have it right here. Let me guess. There's more.
Right.
Oh, what a surprise.
And wrong. Only one stone left. The Dwarvish runestone. Bring it to me, and you won't regret it. Honest work means honest pay in my book.
Taking up a bit of light reading now, are you?
Cute. You know, it'd be a shame if you were to trip and, let's say, fall into the furnace or get maimed by a loose hammer that may or may not happen to slip out of my hand.
I get it.
Good. Now, the last runestone appears to be back in New Ashos.
Would have been nice to know that the last time I was there.
This kind of information doesn't come easy. In fact, I don't know if all 4 runestones have ever been assembled in one place.
Then it looks like I have a stone to find.
Come see me when you do.
Alright. Let's unload some of this stuff. It's got no gems. And we are on Blunt. So he has no Blunt at all. This crap's sure piling up too. Wonder if I have enough of those oculi. Okay, we'll go stand outside and end the video there. Certainly didn't earn much experience for turning that in, unless we leveled and it wrapped around, but I don't think it did. I'll do a quick look. No. Alright, well, I thank you for watching, and I thank you for listening. I encourage you to leave comments, suggestions, or infantile abuse. I promise I read it all. And if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel or give me the thumbs up. And we'll see you in the next one, where we'll just continue this little quest for the runestones. And hope you didn't find this one too boring. A little bit of wandering around, but I kind of enjoyed it. Nice change of pace. So, we'll see you next time. Have a good one, folks. Cheers.